Greetings, YouTube. The Doctor is in. Dr. Urias Papers here, coming at you with another commentary on Dungeons and Dragons. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you like this video. Hit the like button. If you have any questions or comments, please leave a question or a comment. All right, it's time for another installment of the Doctor Spell Prognosis. Today we are reviewing the spell Charm Person. What can we say about Charm Person? Well, it's a first level spell. And it is usable by bards, druids, sorcerers, wizards, warlocks, and the trickery domain cleric. So there is a lot that we can, there's a lot of classes that can use this. And what is the rating that I would give it? And, you know, this is part of our review. So we are going to give this one, I'm going to say we're going to give this one like a C+. Prognosis is okay. Not great, not fantastic, not terrible, but it is, you know, not the best spell. Now, it is a junior version of several other spells like Suggestion and Dominate Person or Dominate Monster, or Charm. There's another Charm Monster spell. So if we go back and eventually D&D Beyond will catch up in the hamster's wheel. So there is a Charm Monster, I believe, which allows you to charm anything. Charm Person works. Yeah, there's Charm Monster. So it is a junior version of this. You can charm any creature with this one. This is a 4th level spell. So we have to kind of keep that in mind when we're looking at these spells, because they all do similar things. The other one is Suggestion. And that is a 2nd level spell. And then there's Mass Suggestion, which is a 6th level spell. And, all right, maybe it'll go back. Maybe it won't. And we're going to go back to Charm Person. So Charm Person is the 1st level version of a lot of these spells. So we do have to keep that in mind. I think that it does function the way that it should function for a 1st level spell. And so that's kind of why, you know, the other spells I probably would give a higher grade. So this one takes 1 action. It has a range of 30 feet. That's not the greatest range in the world. So there is that. I don't like my, you know, my range spellcasting bards, warlocks, or wizards, or sorcerers getting that close to combat. I like them to be further than 30 feet away. It does last for an hour, which is a really long time. That's a very big plus. And it is a wisdom save, so that is another big plus. Wisdom saves are always great because there's not a lot of creatures that have great wisdom scores, but there are more creatures that have better wisdom scores than charisma or intelligence. So that's not the best out of those 3, but it is one of the best ones. Okay, so if it fails, it's charmed by you until the spell ends or until you or your companions do anything harmful to it. So you can't attack it. And there's no other saves. So once it fails, it's failed, and it's got the condition for an hour. Now it gets the charmed condition. The charmed condition is not what we all think it is. It's not that great. It's okay. So a charmed creature can't attack the charmer or target the charmer with harmful abilities or magical effects, and the charmer has advantage on any ability check to interact socially with the creature. So you are best off casting this spell if you've got a really high charisma. And then you can target 1 additional creature for each slot above 1st level. But remember, it's not creature. It's not creature. It's humanoid. Because it is Charm Person, so it only works on humanoids. So you're not going to be charming the owlbear with this one. Now, one thing I do want to look at is you have advantage on interacting with it socially, which means that you're going to be trying to do a persuasion check on them. You could try and lie to them too. So when you attempt to influence somebody or a group with tact, social grace, good nature, blah, 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 you make a persuasion check Typically, your persuasion when acting in good faith to foster friendships, make cordial, blah, blah, blah. And so, I mean, there's a couple of things you can do here. You can, these are other charisma checks, but basically this is if you're trying to persuade something to do something. You could deceive them or you could intimidate them, but intimidating them might be seen as being hostile to them. The charm creature regards you as a friendly acquaintance, so you got to keep that in mind as well. It is a friendly acquaintance. If you're able to persuade it, and if I'm able to talk to a friendly acquaintance and say, hey, these guys over here are not against you, they're with you, and then I'm able to successfully make whatever my persuade check is, that might actually work to get this creature to not only not attack you, but not attack your companions as well. And then maybe it's going to require another check, which is another action to be able to say, hey, these other guys are bad. They're coming at me, and you're my friend, so go after them. So there are some good uses for this. It's very open-ended. You do have to sit down with your DM and talk to them about it and tell them that you're going to be using this spell quite a bit. The bad thing about this is when the spell ends, the creature does know that it's been charmed, and it'll probably come after you. All right, so that's what I got for everybody today. I appreciate everybody tuning in, and I will catch everybody later.